Hey there, CleverHub users. This is Stephanie, and we are talking about event registration today. So you can actually use CleverHub to RSVP and manage events and event goers, which is really actually pretty cool because, again, like we talked about before with surveys, is that all of this information goes into your customer's contact card. You can see what emails they've been opening. You can see what pages they've been visiting on your website. You can see, what events they're going to, if they took the survey, all sorts of different things. You can see how engaged someone is with you. And events are a really great way to, get in front of your customer, talk to them and learn from them and, do something special for them. So, we used events a lot to grow Chic CEO, and I highly recommend that you do the same. The nice thing about CleverHub is that, it replaces Eventbrite or, Evites or anything else like that. You can send out emails directly from the system. You can see who's opened it, and you can see, who's responded and who's coming. So I'm going to show you how to create an event today. As always, like we talk about in every single video, you want to make sure that you're in the correct group. And I always had a group for our events. Now, we threw networking events every month, so we just had one group called San Diego Savvy, and that's where all of our attendees went into. So you could do the same. We emailed out to our massive list, but we had a separate list just for event goers. So I recommend you doing the same. So first thing I'm going to do is create a group. And I'm going to call it networking group. Now here's the tricky part. I actually don't want to create the event within this group. I want to create it in my big group because I'm going to invite all of these people. So I want it to be under this group. So let's go to calendar, events list. I'm going to create a new event. I'm going to call this January networking. And this is just for your, this is for your reference. So let's just say it's a, it's a meeting. I guess we can just say it's meeting. Okay, and it's going to be, let's put it in the future here. Let's do it on Valentine's Day. That's nice. And we'll have it be at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sample event location. So I'm going to add in a new location. Let's say it's at McDonald's. And I want to put the address. It's the McDonald's on 8th and B. If there's a max attending, you can put that here. We're not going to. We'd like to get as many people as possible. Guests, don't worry about that. Event fee, it's going to be $20 per person. Require payment before attendance is confirmed. Yes. Show all events attendee owes money for sure. So this is prompting me to say set up my Authorize.net or PayPal integration to collect payments. Within your account portal, you need to make sure that you have your PayPal in there so that the system can pay you. That's pretty important. Okay, so I'm going to save. Okay, great. And you can see that the attendance summary is going to be sent to my email address. Reminder to unresponded actives. You can say yes or no, and you can set it here for when you want that reminder to go out, 6 hours left. RSVP, include RSVP links for the event. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to say it's a public event because I want a lot of people to come to my networking event. Settings. So you can have the RSVP page templatized. I like modern gray. I think it looks nice. So I'll show you a couple of the templates here. This is the one that I'm choosing. But you can choose any of these, and there's others. Okay. Survey attendees. I don't need to, but I could if I wanted to. I could ask them to use resolution survey, or a good thing or reason to set up a survey for an event is, what if you are having a full day workshop? Maybe you want to ask people, do you want a chicken salad sandwich or the salad? Or do you need, if everybody's going to stand up and give a presentation, do you need AV or a projector, something like that? So that's a reason why you won't maybe want to survey your attendees. Or do you want this event to start at 6 or at 7? So guests invited, yes. Group member pays for each guest is what I usually put. Attendees receive, you can create an email and have that sent out once they confirm and pay. And then right here, attendees join group. This is where I have them join the networking group. That way I know that everybody in this group is somebody that's actually attended one of my events. Allow respondents to view attendance and leave comments. No. Show this group's public forum. I don't let them do that just because of privacy. I don't want them to have that function. And then here you can track your conversions. That's a little advanced for this training today, but you can look that up and play around with that a little bit if you want. You can set a goal here, an income goal or an attendance goal, and just kind of monitor that. Or you click save. Here's where you're going to put in the description of your event, and you can format it up here. You can add in pictures, buttons, etc. Now this is actually kind of cool. You can scan a check-in for your attendees. The system will create a QR code for you that will be sent to each registered attendant, and then you can have a check-in code. Okay, so now that we've saved it, new registration option. Okay, this is where it gets kind of cool. Say you want a couple members of the media to come and see your come to your networking event, or see your speech, or come to your conference, something like that. You can create a group that has all of these media contacts that maybe you reached out to. So let's just call this media. Type yes or no. I'm gonna have them be a group member discount. So if they are in my opt-in group, maybe I give them $10 off. So every single person that puts in their email to register, if their email links up as being within this group, they get a $10 discount, which is kind of cool. So you can get an early discount. So the discount is valid before the end of the month, and they get $5 off. It will automatically do that for you. You can have them choose one, check boxes, whatever you want to have them, check out. This basically will do it all. So for now, let's just do a group member discount. We did this, use this with our networking groups when we would strategically align with another group. So one of my very dear friends owns a company called Geek Girl, and any of her users, if they were Geek Girls, got a certain percentage off if they wanted to come to one of our events and vice versa. So that's, we use this registration code for something like that. So you can just say save registration, and that will automatically be within their registration options. The attendance summary, this is where you will find out how many people have registered for your event, and then any reports here. So registrations, how much money you've gotten, etc., etc. So we want to save and close. And then you can see it's here in the future meetings. Now, we need to be able to send out this event. So now once we click public event, here it is, the standard email, or you can create your own email for your registration email. Standard is probably fine, but here is the link to the public event. Now I didn't put any registration stuff in here. Let's say we said we are hosting the inaugural coffee tasting conference this July. Yay. So that should show up here. And then obviously you can format this like we talked about within the WYSIWYG here to make this look a little nicer so that it's not so blah. Let's see if that makes a difference. Looks a little better. Okay, and then you can do all of your settings there. Page background white, if you want to change that. If you want to upload a design to go behind it, you can. You can change the button name. You can do social sharing on public registration page, which is cool, and public registration. So those are all the different things that you can do in order to get your event out. But this is the most important here, is the link so that people can register, obviously. And again, if you want to set up an email, you can include your event. Come to the hosting conference. You can add in your RSVP right there. RSVP here, and people can RSVP. And so then I would send that out to my Clever Hub, my big Clever Hub list, and then once people register, the system will automatically put them into the networking group. I hope that makes sense. I hope that you use this to actually throw some events yourself, because they really are a great way to build your list and to create goodwill with your community. As always, if you have not signed up for Clever Hub, feel free to sign up for a trial account and follow along with these tutorials.